Hey Pisces star seeds, it's Sweet Spirit Mystic. How's everyone doing? Okay, it's a little bit absent, but I'm back. All right. Okay, let's see what the messages are. Let's start here. Okay, messages for Pisces. If you are overworked, take a day off. Sick days, mental health days, they definitely are a thing if you're feeling overwhelmed. Saying no to coworkers that need your help, if you can't do their work for them too. All right, we have stillness, skull cap, number 47, 1947. Okay, we have Valerian, number 44, acceptance. Rhodiola, 37, enchantment. 25, cat's claw, purification. Youre, 15, harmony. Okay, so remember, what's yours is yours. What's theirs is theirs. It's not your energy. Do some cleansing. Showers, great. Meditation, just to let your mind know, like, okay, all of this energy that I'm feeling is not mine. If you're feeling stressed, I don't know if you can see these, but this is called, what is it called? Buddha's triangle. So it's the points right underneath your thumb and your pinky at the wrist crease. And then about 2 finger lengths below that in the center. This helps with releasing those heavy emotions. So just massage those areas while you're deep breathing. They might feel tender, and that's where there's a blockage. Traditional Chinese medicine, I'm going to put that disclaimer in there. Look it up. There's also this middle point too. That's been tender on me. It helps relieve the stress, okay? Even here on between your thumb and forefinger, just hold that and just breathe. It's not yours. You're picking it up, you're feeling it. Either you're picking up on other people's work or their energy. So this is where we have to put up those boundaries to say, what's yours is yours, what's mine is mine. They might touch, but nothing's commingling, okay? So, acceptance, enchantment, purification, harmony, stillness, breathe. Use that exhale to exhale out all what's not yours that you might have taken on, okay? And that's the thing. Don't be upset with yourself. It's not you. You don't need to run out and get on all kinds of medication. It's just too much energy that's not yours. Too much work that's not yours. Like there's this thing where as givers, we take on everyone else's responsibilities. 8 of Pentacles. Everyone else's work. Oh, I can do it. Oh, let me help you, right? But not if you don't have the bandwidth for it. Not if you're busy with your own work. 444, you don't take on other people's. No, they need to do their stuff. Whether this is spiritual work or at a job work. If anyone has time to doom scroll on their phone and you're running around, that means you've taken on someone else's work that needs to go back to them. So we have the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. So yeah, just say no. Sorry, I can't do that. I'm busy. Okay, we have Seven of Pentacles here and the Hermit. So fire sign, air sign energy. Yeah, they've got their feet up. They're taking it easy and you're stressed out. That's a no. Okay. Yeah, they're having fun and you are overwhelmed. So no. And these are those, it's hard, Pisces, to have a boundary, to say no, because it makes us feel like we're letting people down or we're not being helpful, loving, giving. People will take advantage of that till kingdom come. So know that there are people out there that look for people like you to take on all of their burdens, whether they're, job-wise, physical-wise, emotional, mental. You're their favorite person to bump into. And I know what this is like, because, oh gosh, it's like you just say yes to everything and then you're buried under work and And then you feel bad because you don't do all this extra work, but who can? Who can do a job for 5 people? Nobody. We've got 4 of Wands. All right, so we've got the Moon. Ooh, the Tower and the Ten of Swords. So something happening within a relationship of some kind, friendship, community, romance. We have the Temperance card underneath and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so your spiritual team, ancestors, divine energy, angels, this is what they want for you. Happiness, contentment. This is community here. Everyone's there together. Okay? You're following your heart. But this is what's happening. Cancer energy. So, emotionally, there's this overburden because it's like there's just too much work and you're just exhausted. And this is where health problems come from, okay? I'm a prime example. I worked a very stressful job. I had a very stressful life before that, a stressful relationship. I'd never had peace. It was one or the other. Next thing you know, I had stage 4 cancer, and I'm young. Okay. So this is what happens when you get overburdened. Don't let it happen. Any company that you work for, if something happens to you, they will maybe send flowers, maybe, and then hire someone else. So this is not about sacrificing and, they care. No. Even if it's a family business, they don't care that much. As long as they're making money, they'll give you all the work to do because you accept it. I know, that's a hard one. So there's something to be said of like, oh, hey, can you do this, Pisces? Actually, I can't. I'm working on this. This is my job. This is my priority. Which means they will have to do that. which is probably their job anyway. And even if you're like a, stay-at-home parent, look after the kids, all that, the house, that's a full-time job on itself, separately. Okay, so this is where we learn how to say no, ask for help, delegate things out, and say, hey, can you do this? Because if we don't, it just gets piled on until you cannot get up. Okay. That's nervous breakdowns. That's all that. Okay? And I can speak to this from experience. And in a healthy community, like, everyone pulls their own weight. All right? If you cook, then I will load the dishwasher. Okay? I get the kids ready to school, you take them. Or you pick them up. And you do their homework, It has to be that way. There's so much that we have to do every day that it's not one person can do it all. Maybe for a second, and then this happens. Towers, Ten of Swords, things fall apart. But it's up to us to speak up. People aren't going to pay attention to you because they can. They're doom scrolling on their phone at their desk. Okay? So this is that squeaky wheel gets the grease. You've got to say, hey, I need help. Okay? And a good leader, good manager, a good boss will know what everyone's doing and see who's actually working, who's stressed out. So if you're in that kind of position, look at your team. Is there someone that seems overworked? Take some of those tasks away from them. Have them sit down with you or Zoom with you, however it goes, and say, hey, I've noticed this. Give me some of this and I will distribute it into another part of the team. Okay, that's a really wonderful, leader that can recognize that. It's a strength. Okay. Have those check-ins. Yeah, take your sick days, mental health days. That's why they're there. All right, we have the Hierophant. We have the Eight of Wands. So yeah, things are changing in a good way, but yeah, there needs to be a boundary. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Because this Nine of Wands energy is the wounded warrior. You've been working, you've been fighting, you're starting to hurt, but you're still trying to be there. This is where you're like, okay, I'm gonna go home early. I'm taking tomorrow off. You guys handle this. What else? Yeah, Ace of Swords, truth, Pisces. Justice. Balancing out of energy. Overworked, brain exhausted, guess what? You get to meditate and say no. Right? And you do it in a nice way, right? Pisces, Page of Cups. It's really kind. But yeah, definitely delegate. Okay? Be that leader. Say no. Yeah, look. No to Ten of Wands. No to that. One person doing all that? No. That means for all those 10 wands, there should be one person carrying each, not you doing all of it. Okay, Lovers, harmony, balance, okay? Everyone helps. And this is something that it takes a long time to learn, especially as a Pisces, as that helpful person, that giver. But for every giver, there's probably like 10 takers. Okay. You'll be okay, but start implementing all this now. Slow it down. Okay. Ask for what you need. 9 of Cups. Because if you don't look out for yourself, no one else will, unfortunately. And you're already looking after a million other people. Pisces, I have a lot of compassion for this story. So your presence is a gift. It's not you doing everything for everyone. Okay, Pisces. Get some rest, drink some water, take your vitamin. Take a 4-day weekend if you can. And know that it's not you. You're not bad for saying no. You're not bad for giving other people tasks. It's healthy for everyone. Okay? All right, Pisces, I love you. You're amazing. Don't overwork yourself. Okay, I'll see you soon. I love you.